Good morning, gamers. It is me, Sleepy Jirachi, and this is PokéNews Sunday, where I give you PokéNews every Sunday. Now, I missed last Sunday, so we're going to be recapping the past 2 weeks, kind of. There's been a good amount of news, so we've got a little bit to go through here. So sit tight and let me tell you the news. First of all, Melton, obviously, as you know, was revealed quite a little while ago, and a lot of people were a little skeptical about what could have come from the future of Melton. You know, it looked like they were going to do a form. When they did that other trailer, it was pretty clear they were going to do some kind of form, and they went with an evolutionary form. So that's pretty exciting, I think. If we look here, we have Melmetal, who is the evolved form of Melton. He is still pure steel type. He's very heavy, and you know, being what I believe is a mythical. I don't know. Yeah, they did. This is the first mythical Pokemon with the ability to evolve. Now they talked about his evolution capabilities, and it has to do with Pokemon Go. You have to gather, I guess, just candies. I think it's just candies, and I don't think he's going to be able to evolve in Let's Go. You're going to have to evolve him in Pokemon Go. Now I'm not completely sure about that, but that's my understanding. Now, me personally, I think this guy's cool. I do. I think he's pretty neat looking. That's just how I feel, okay? But you know, a lot of people were a little skeptical about Melton, and I'm sure there's tons of people that are not a huge fan of Melmetal. Personally, I think his name is a little silly, but it's Pokemon names have never really been that intuitive, you know? So it's not really anything to complain about. So, you know, it's super strong. It has this new move, Double Iron Bash, where it just frickin' bashes you with double iron. Hits 2 times, you know, it's one of those. And it flinches, apparently. Oh, chance to flinch. That's a little rude, too. Do we see where the Onix started in terms of health? No, we don't. But it's a level 50 Onix, and we can assume that Melmetal is also level 50, which makes me think that he probably didn't do that much damage. But anyway, yeah. So you can evolve him with 400 candies. You need to open the box to get Meltan, as I've said before, you know, and he looks cool in Pokemon Go, and you know, professors say whatever they want. And that's pretty much all the news. Now, of course, I'll link to this page in the description if you want to check this out for yourself. It talks about Meltan, it talks about the box, it talks about the way to evolve him, all that stuff. So you can check that out on your own. But I'm just, you know, covering the general news here. In pretty exciting news, Incineroar was announced for Smash. Yeah. Now, I'm sure that you are aware of this because, well, I think everyone would be. Incineroar was officially announced for Smash, and he was in a few leaks beforehand, but, you know, no one could really tell which ones were real and which ones were fake. But this one is real. So he was officially announced alongside Ken and Piranha Plant. I'm also going to link to an unlisted video I have down below where I actually say my thoughts on Incineroar, Ken, and Piranha Plant. It was actually an unfinished video. I was going to upload it a while ago, but I didn't get the chance to finish like recording or editing or whatever. So it just uploaded unlisted, so like you guys could see my thoughts if you wanted to, and it's not really a big deal. So that'll be in the description as well. You can check that out. But yeah, Incineroar was announced for Smash. Now obviously this is pretty big for Pokemon. It's kind of weird to have Incineroar alongside Charizard. I kind of really feel like Decidueye, if that's the right way to pronounce it, would have been a better pick here. But only because we already have Charizard and Greninja, so it just feels weird to have another fire starter. But you know, he's cool. I like Incineroar, and I don't hate him. And Decidueye is, I think, my favorite. Yeah, okay, yeah, my favorite starter from that generation. But I'm fine with it. You know, I'm fine with it. So it doesn't really matter that much. But I just personally think that it would have been better off if it was Decidueye. But whatever, that's just my own personal thoughts. It's not really the news. Incineroar was announced for Smash. I hope you're excited for that. If you guys are into the distributions, Lugia and Ho-Oh are next. That is right, gamers. We got Lugia and Ho-Oh next up to be distributed. As you know, this was like the year of the legendaries or whatever, so they will be distributed at GameStop November 2nd, which has already passed, to the 25th. So get on that if you want a Lugia and Ho-Oh in your game. I guess you have to have the suns for Lugia and the moons for Ho-Oh. That doesn't really make sense. I think it should have been the other way around. That, like, unless they're trying to do opposites, but like Ho-Oh like is the sun and Lugia is based on the moon, so just seems a little silly to me, but whatever. I mean not based on, but you know, Lugia is the tides, which is based on the moon, and Ho-Oh is fire and bright. Anyway, so yeah, I'll also link to this in the description. This just tells you how to get it. There's boxes and stuff you can get, and we'll talk more about some of the stuff to do this month in a little bit. But first, let's talk about something that happened yesterday. Yeah, I know it's not exactly news, but Gengar Day was yesterday. I wasn't able to report it in advance last week, so I figured I'd cover it now. I was not able to go out, which is actually pretty much a big bummer because apparently this is like the best ghost attacker in the game right now, this Gengar, and he was available to be shiny, which is pretty cool. So if you guys got him, and congratulations. I was not able to go out, unfortunately, but you know, maybe someone will be nice and trade me a nice shiny really strong Gengar. Huh? Anyway, so we have a few other things to go over here. And you know, speaking of Gengar, I guess this kind of ties into Gengar just a little bit. We actually have a cool trailer that they announced for Halloween. Let's watch it. Yeah, okay, so that was the trailer. Lavender Town trailer. Kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, they show Gengar for some reason. Um it was a little Halloween special, and it was kind of cool because there was actually previously an interview with Masuda where he talked about the fact that, or no, well, I don't think it was Masuda. I think it was the guy that was designing Lavender Town or made the music for Lavender Town or something. And he talked about how Masuda was like, "That's not spooky enough. We need to go spookier." So they were really trying to make Lavender Town like a spooky town, you know, which I think is actually pretty cool. It's cool that they're willing to go a little bit farther with the spook factor here, especially just because like you know, Let's Go is a little bit like aimed towards more of like a casual crowd, it feels like. So it's nice that they tried to go a little bit farther with it. And for Halloween, no doubt, it was definitely a nice trailer. Let's Go is coming out pretty soon, so that's something to think about, you know. That's pretty cool, I think. And I will keep you guys up to date on that news as well. In other news, Adventure Sync was announced and released. So I have this in my game now, and what this is that you will basically be able to like Pokemon Go, when it's not open, will still count your steps, will still count where you're going. It'll still hatch your eggs for you. It'll still give you candies for your walking partners. Overall, it's actually a really, really cool thing. This should be extremely helpful for a lot of people, especially like me. Like I'm moving around at work all day, but I work like somewhere where there's no Pokemon. I get like one Pokemon an hour maybe, and I don't even check my phone that often because I'm so busy. So like while I'm at work, this will be really cool because I move around a lot. You know, I'm a stock guy. I work in stock. So I gotta like keep stock and order stock and move stock and you know package stuff. So it should be exciting to be able to move around a little more, you know. And hopefully this will just like count towards it. You know, they actually give you like weekly goals and stuff too. I actually think this is really cool. I don't know why they didn't do this earlier. I had like my watch. I never got the Pokemon Go Plus thing, the little badge thing you can wear. But my Apple Watch will actually like keep track of stuff, but only when you hit like go. Like you have to hit a button and it'll say, and if you stop moving, then it stops doing it, and then you have to hit go again. It's really confusing. So the Apple Watch was never really a valid option for me personally. And again, I haven't tried the Go Plus or there's like knockoff Go Plus things that you can buy that do like other stuff for you and stuff. But I think this is pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. So. This is nice for me personally, and I think it'll be nice for tons of people who like live in the city and stuff. I don't know, if you're walking around a lot, like this is the good stuff. This is the good stuff. So just something to keep in mind there. They got some nice stuff for us. Now we're gonna talk about something a little bit cooler. Gotta turn off the music for like the 5th time. So we got this. Is this lined up right? That's lined up good enough. All right, so we got this new movie trailer for The Power of Us. Now I'll play it. I'll play it. Oh, that's loud. I have a few complaints here, and I'm not going to say them just yet. Again, this will be in the description, so don't feel bad about me talking over it. You can watch it yourself. Alright, listen up, gamers. First of all, I think Ash looks a little funny. Second of all, I think... I have a lot of thoughts about this, actually, so I'm just going to recap my thoughts real quick. The story is cool, okay? The thing caught on fire, Lugia put it out, so they, like, love Lugia, you know? Lugia is really cool. It just kind of makes him feel a little bit more legendary with the fact that, yeah, he helped out a lot. But then... So, first of all, there's this girl, right? Now, I think she's important for the future of Pokemon as a whole. She is the EV trainer. I think Ash looks a little silly. I'm just going to throw that in there. She is the EV trainer, and I believe that they might be trying to force her in there alongside Ash. And I am totally okay with that because, for once, we need a new trainer. I'm sick of Ash. Like, I know, okay, Ash is okay, but, like, he's been there. He's been in the spotlight for so long, and I feel like, you know, this girl's like a beginning trainer. She has her EV. We don't know what it's going to evolve into. Maybe it won't evolve into anything at all. You know, we don't know, but I just feel like she could be the breath of fresh air that Pokemon could need. That's my personal feelings. I don't know if they'll actually do that, but I feel like with the Let's Go Pokemon Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, I feel like they could be bringing Eevee into more of a limelight, and it would be great to get like an anime of just this girl with her Eevee just adventuring. I think that would be cool. So, you know, this is like alternate universe Ash, so it's like a little different, but Alright, it's not letting me scroll around anymore. But anyway, that was some of my thoughts. Now, when like weird gas smoke consumes the city, I think that's a little weird. I think that's kind of cool. It seems a little bit more intense, but then Ash kind of ruins it with his "let's go help everyone" stuff. You know, it's just kind of silly. But that's just my thoughts. So again, this will be in the description. You can check it out. Let me know what you think about it, stuff like that. So it's just something to think about. Shedinja is now available in research tasks. Now, this is a little weird because I'm actually about to get one today and I haven't done it yet. But from what I heard, he only has 10 HP and there's no ability. He doesn't have an ability that will allow him to, you know, not take anything that's not super effective. Obviously, in Pokemon Go, it'd be a little bit weirder to do that. But he still has no HP, so I don't really know what his purpose is going to be. I feel like maybe they're building up to adding abilities, but I don't know about that because that's kind of weird. I don't know. If Pokemon Go gets that in depth, then I'm Pokemon Let's Go is kind of ruined, right? Like that was the whole purpose. So it's just a thought. Maybe they're going to add abilities or something. Just thinking about it. I don't know. Because otherwise Shedinja's useless. He's useless. And you know, what are you supposed to do about that? Nothing. I don't know. So and finally, the last bit of news we have, the Lost Thunder set was released. It has over 210 cards. It has a pretty cool Zeraora card. It's I think it's one of the biggest sets of all time, actually, which is pretty impressive. So I thought that was something I should report on. I thought that was a little bit neat. You know, if you're into the TCG, that's cool. I wish I was, but I just can't afford it. But one day, maybe I will be able to afford it, and I will get back into TCG. You know, I used to do card openings on this channel, and I haven't. I haven't recently, obviously. TCG it's just a little too expensive for me, but it's like maybe once in a while, you know, once in a while. So anyway, that's all the news I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this PokéNews Sunday, and I will see you guys next Sunday for more PokéNews. Thanks for watching. I love you, and goodbye.